Gaining access to new medicines in Australia is a lengthy and complex process, involving research, testing, and regulatory evaluation and approvals. Let's run through 5 key steps of this process. Step 1 begins with preclinical research. This involves extensive laboratory testing and in some cases animal studies, to evaluate the potential safety and effectiveness of a new treatment, before human trials can commence. There are other types of research which can also assist in the development of new treatments, such as natural history studies which track the progression of a disease over time, providing critical data on how a condition develops, varies, and impacts patients. If preclinical findings are promising, the treatment moves to step 2, clinical trials. A clinical trial studies new tests and treatments and evaluates their effects on human health outcomes. They are typically conducted in 3 phases over several years. In phase 1, small-scale trials are focused on evaluating safety and determining safe dosage levels. Phase 2 expands the trial, to further assess safety, and begin evaluating efficacy and side effects. By phase 3, large-scale trials confirm the treatment's efficacy, identify side effects and compare it to existing therapies if they exist. Clinical trials are essential before any regulatory approval. Once successfully completed, the treatment developer, also known as the sponsor, will move to step 3 and use the clinical trial data to apply for approval by the Therapeutic Goods Administration, the TGA, Australia's regulatory authority for therapeutic goods. Through a thorough review process, if the treatment meets the necessary standards for safety, quality, and efficacy, the TGA will approve it for use in Australia. If not, it won't be available for general use. If a medicine receives TGA approval, it can move to step 4, to be considered for government subsidy. An independent expert group called the Pharmaceutical Benefits Advisory Committee, PBAC, will conduct a health technology assessment or HTA to review 3 key aspects. Firstly, the medicine's clinical effectiveness. Secondly, its cost-effectiveness, and, finally, its potential benefit to patients and impact on the healthcare system. Based on the PBAC's recommendation, the Minister for Health will decide which medicines will be subsidised by adding them to the Pharmaceutical Benefits Scheme, known as the PBS. If a medicine is listed on the PBS, it results in reduced costs for the patient, which could mean huge savings in accessing their treatments, and wider and more equitable access for everyone. If a medicine has not yet been approved for PBS listing, it can still be accessed by private prescription, where the patient pays the full cost of the medicine. Or in some cases, through exceptional pathways such as compassionate access, particularly while the PBAC application is still pending. If a medicine is not approved for PBS listing, it can still be accessed by private prescription. From lab to life, this process can take years. But each step is essential to ensure that medicines are safe, effective, and accessible, leading to better health outcomes for Australians. Watch part 2 of this Lab to Life video series to see how you can participate in research to find new treatments, and to understand how you can have your say in the medicine approvals processes. You can find more information at retinaustralia.com.au. If you have any questions, contact us at info@retinaustralia.com.au or on 03 96505088.